Hello and welcome back. This is Insti and I'm continuing playing the Pillars of Eternity. And here we are at the White Forge. What's this? The Foundry, whatever. Actually, yeah, I noticed you can jump straight to the Foundry now, these days. When I was selling stuff on the Stalwart Village and sleeping. What else? Castle. South Curtain Wool construction completed. Hireling paid 8, total wages paid 1,100 copper. And yes, last episode we find Wild Miller. We help Zahua. We got their cannons. And in this episode, hopefully we can see the Iron Vale camp or whatever they are called. But before that, we are doing the risk assessment, or what was it? Risk tolerance. And we still need to find Migrants Faithful. They are at Searing Falls. So we'll have to find them, of course. Then we have Maneha's companion quest. We need to find Abbey of the Fallen Moon. I'm guessing that is something we really can't miss when we find it. At least the name is so magnanimous, so maybe. And then Iron Flail and Forgotten Army. I'm guessing Iron Flail is not the biggest problem we were going to have. Oh, there were camping supplies here. I need to buy them. Anyways, I needed to sleep, so there's that. Any other named characters around here? No. So, next up. So, this is Fabled White Forge. Very impressive. I know several smiths in Crucible Keep who would dearly love to be standing where I am right now. Well, I'm pretty sure I know the same smiths, unless there are others too, but at least the Dunstan. I was told that the souls of the Bargrunen were bound to the forge. There's no precedent for such thing, but I'm guessing that the value of the forge was boosted by at least 50%. Well, I would say so, because I did it myself. These smiths working the forge, though, what are their qualifications? Who trained them? Surely their forge isn't being used as effectively as it could be. I think it would be more profitable for everyone if Crucible Keep trained smiths were brought into run-things here. Wouldn't you agree? Well, I agree, Stalwart will prosper even more with the experienced smiths running operations here. As long as the new smiths share their experience instead of taking over entirely, I'd say that's a good idea. There will be nothing but conflict if that happens. The people of Stalwart don't like outsiders telling them what to do. The White Forge only works for descendants of dwarves from Battery. You knew that, right? So, interesting. 2 are agreeing, 3, I don't know where that would lead. And 4, of course, deceptive, but honestly, I see that as a good idea. I'm tempted to go with 1, but also, to be honest, to them to accomplish something, I would say that sharing is caring for this time. A reasonable compromise. I'll make note of your recommendation. All that's left to do is write up a draft of the trade agreement with the terms and conditions we've agreed upon and present copy to Tarfus. It'll still be a few months before the final agreement can be signed, but we made a great progress here. I appreciate the escort. Insti farewell. Oh, we can jump right back to Stalwart. Well, we might as do that. We might as well do that because we can return the bounty too. So let's do that. So, return to Tarfus. I shall indeed. Where are you, bastard? Oh, there you are, still standing here, hands in the pocket, I see. Doing nothing. Insti Nestor presented me with the terms of the trade agreement. The town's not going to be happy when the fishery is closed. Just between you and me, though, I agree with Nesta. Starboard's future is in steel, not fish. Well, yeah, you win some, you lose some. Looks like she didn't have much else to say about the mines beyond what we'd already discussed. Good. As much as I hate the idea of Defiance Bay Smiths butting into forge operations, we could benefit from their expertise. Everyone will be happy just as long as they stay in their place. All things considered, the trade agreement is better than anything I could have negotiated. I'll sign this and have it set off to Defiance Bay first thing. Oh, Nesta left this for you. She said it helped her in a previous line of work. Bundle of cloth. Thanks again, Insti as well. Tax collector's mantle, so yeah. That actually went pretty well. Although I don't see we didn't see any change with the position of the village. +2 stealth, grants escape once per encounter. Grants smoke cloud once per rest. Okay. Stash it goes. Now, let's return the bounty. Again, I probably should go and check the russet wood at some point, if there's any changes. Addy and Alvina were murdered, and I thought we chased off the most something. Oh, most of the brigands. Oh no, sorry, you're the wrong character. I'm already so used to return the bounties to you, but it's over here. The most convenient places of them all. Hello. The terror of Whitestone Hollow has been dealt with. Good to know this one's taken care of. A shame we lost all those peoples, but at least we finally be able to get some workers out there to clear up the avalanche. Okay, here's the reward as promised. You have gained 4,800 copper and quite a bit of experience. Nice. Wait, what happened here? Oh, this is the astronomers, yes. Though backed by the money and spies of two valiant dukes, Kana had difficulty cracking the Clanfathan astronomers' code. Many of the Clanfathans who initially appeared helpful turned out to be saboteurs who believed that outsiders could not be trusted with Clanfathan's secrets. A series of ambushes and difficult chases through Air Clanfath eventually brought Kana face to face with a great-great-granddaughter of one of the Orlan astronomers who predicted the Lover's Tide. She threatened to destroy the key to translating the cipher, but Kana was able to negotiate a limited translation of the key astronomical information. In the end, the valiant dukes were a bit disappointed as they had hoped to learn additional secrets of Clanfathan astronomy. However, even the information Kana recovered was fascinating to valiant astronomers. One major item, 1,486. What is this? Constellated Cloak grants dimensional shift once per rest and +12 reflex. Foe beam stunned 5 seconds. What? Oh. Okay. Dazzling Cloak was a gift from the Valiant Dukes. Looking at the cloak from different angles produces a variety of shimmering colors and creates the illusion that you are gazing into an impossibly deep expanse of space. Saruman them many colors, yes. Probably not use that cloak either way. But now that we dealt with that, well, everything, I think we are finally able to move on. Wait, there was it. Well, I'm guessing straight away is fastest. And when I was going to sell and sleep, I decided to run from the west side of the map through here. The ogres are still standing there. The cave is empty. I'm fairly certain there's nothing there either. So I'm starting to think that russet wood might be something. Well, nothing really changed there. I After all, Galvino, well, he didn't really have anything to say, so I'm fearing that rusted wood, at least for now, is something that there's no happening there. Either way, let's start running here. Oh, by the way, I don't know, do we need to go north? I'll at least check. It shouldn't take too long. With markings then. So, no, this is a dead end. The road continues climbing for a short distance before turning sharply down in the pass beyond. Okay, so my bad. This wasn't where we were supposed to go. What would be the fastest way to go out of the map? Well, almost any. For some reason, that is the only one where we can't go out of the map. So Iron Flail Fort is the only one where we can go. And we'll see what we'll see there. Little hostile negotiations, I imagine. I'll better make a proper save, just in case. Right, what kind of a map we are looking for? Could be quite huge. Again, we need to scout, of course. Just in case. This is... Well, the guards, warder, mercenary soldiers. Do I really need to... Oh! The soldiers watch you warily as you approach, especially because we are sneaking. Once you're within speaking distance, one of them gestures with his pistol. That's far enough! What are you doing here? You lost? I meant to ask you the same thing. I am here to speak with the commander. Get out of my way. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. I'm here to speak with the commander. The commander's not receiving any visitors. He looks you over, frowning. Did Starboard send you? Well, yes, kinda. But I also came because I came here on my own accord. You'll want to pick a side, and soon, anyhow. Adaric wants nothing more to do with the messengers or diplomats. You're too late. I'm talking anyway. Kinda tempting, I'll have to say, at least to try. But why are you here? Darian said that Adaric has come here because he had a vision. Can you tell me about Adaric? Darian said that Adaric has come here because he had a vision. Then this Darian at least speaks the truth. Adaric has said that there will be a great battle. We are here to hold the pass and defend the Red Ceres. He has seen this in dream. So it's best to fight with everyone then, I guess. Yeah, I've seen the vision too, and that means we fail if we fight amongst ourselves. He had a vision? That's crazy, you know. Battle against who? Probably those creatures we saw while we were dealing with the cannons. What if, theoretically, someone else had a vision like that? Let's go with that. After this mess with the delegates, I wouldn't bring it up. Mess with the delegates? What happened there? You've asked more than enough questions. Go on, get out of here. I won't warn you again.
They wouldn't be so tough without their fort. Or their army.
I won't warn you. Oh. Oh, bloody hell, I'm just... Okay. F this. Let's see how it goes. If you want to fight, then let's try. I was just trying to move, you know, here. They're a bit too eager. And... the Adaric should probably get a little bit...
Dead on. Let's go.
better henchmen.
Sure.
Well, time to make a demonstration of our power. Then maybe they listen to reason. If not, then we'll kill the whole bloody camp. Oh, Torrance is taking a beating there. He really had in for it. Oh, Sakani too. Oh, they have that bunt. Well, at least we get some money out of it. Bloody hell. Yeah, they're a bit too eager because I just wanted to go here. I'm guessing there would be a quiet way to get inside. I guess that's a moot point at this time. Mercenary soldier, yes. Okay. Oh, not done. Yeah, that's a bit annoying, but I guess that's the idea. You can still continue, you know, fighting, even if they push you down. So, are we... okay. Oh, right. Yeah, you can't.
I'm ready.
Defend self. Okay. I have to go through... Did I not? Save. Defensive. I might go with the dog also, the defensive, so... Yeah, defensive.
Yes?
And defensive. Okay. What? Up. All crew, please. Nice loot. Yeah, we'll do it like this, apparently. So, if you want a more peaceful way, don't go close to the gods.
Steady does it.
I'm guessing there is a way inside the camp somewhere over here. That could be the silent way, which we... Oh. This is
Ready,
a bit
Watcher.
awkward.
Yes?
You did have your... yeah. You dead? I think he's dead.
Let's go.
Oh, gunner. That sounds scary. Well, that sounded scary. Probably if there would be more of them. Yes. Wait. Oh, I'm fairly certain he doesn't have any new spells. Or although I've been incorrect. Well, not this time. Shh. And the question is, would I still like to go through the main gate? Just because? Or should I still use the side way if there is... What is that? Young snow bear. So where's the old snow bear then? Oh. Okay. And I do hope everybody has the right weapons. And you, Ede, are in a bad position. Because I'm fairly certain your pathfinding is not enough. Okay. Again, I might have made a mistake not taking the... Devastation of the surrounding forest stretches near to the horizon. Again, the level scaling, but again, it's hard to say what it does in game. Well, at least it will make this faster to go through then. Wait. Might as well check around if we can go here. Well, it's a huge... Oh, there's something over there. Okay, why do I see those guys over there? That is... Wait, who are you? Ice... Stop moving! Ice Trader Paladin or something like that. Yeah, some kind of a weird Paladin. Weird. By the by. No new areas, no.
Here, I brought you a scarf.
Oh, thanks, Mariel.
Well, you can use to patch yourself up if you survive our encounter. Hello there. I can explain. Wait, who are you? You're that lord from Gednua, aren't you? Well, at least somebody knows me. What are you doing here? Oh, you're a villager. Oh, cavorting with the enemy, I see. Calm down, I'm not here to hurt anyone. Well, that's kind of too late, you know. What are you two up to? Are you here with that army, consorting with the enemy? Yes. No need to be so dramatic. We aren't hurting anyone. Besides, Camel here seems pretty reasonable. Are you here with that army? No, we're just villagers. Well, you're not. Lie to me again and I'm going to hurt you. Please, just keep it down. Alec may be asleep on duty, but he's not the only one around. I know, I killed a few of them. So what are you two up to? Well, you're too cold to get up to anything. I see. Young people have no imagination these days. Stealing some time away is all. No harm it's in that, is there? Yeah, later you can kill her, like the rest of them, because you are attacking the Stalwart. So, do you know anything about the delegates from Stalwart? Just the obvious, they didn't do a good job of negotiating. The commander's been in a fury for the past week. It's not like him. So what can you tell me about the commander? The commander? He pulled the Iron Flail together himself. He's a good man. He believes in Red Ceres more than anyone. He gave us our pride back, told us to keep faith. Sometimes I think the vigilance speaks through him. Careful, he'll go on for hours if you let him. So I need to speak to the commander. Can't help you, and I don't just mean that they'd string me up for it. If you come before the delegates arrived, you might have had a chance. As it looks like... Excuse me. As it is, it looks like we're in for a fight, and the commander's not taking any risks. I'm not supposed to be out here. Makes 3 of us, right? So you're quite useless to me then. Take care. Now, where were we? I ran into a pair of lovebirds outside the fort. One of them a red Syrian soldier. He mentioned that the guard on duty at the side gate tends to doze during his watch. Okay, so that's the only thing we got out of him. So there's that. At least. So what the hell did the delegates do? Well, I guess we will find out. Like its neighbors, this gravestone holds only hastily scratched.
And the fire shows me something new.
Oh, I was thinking about fight. What is this? A ring of overseeing? Bloody hell, they come by the dozens. I see. What is this? Red Serum prayer bracelet. Something to sell, I guess. Well, maybe Weeping Mother could use... Grieving Mother, I mean, could use the Ring of Overseering unless she already has something, that sort of a thing. Okay, we got... Oh, I hear footsteps. I might as well go check if there are enemies here. Why not to kill them? Yeah. Right. Oh. Okay. You are soldier and you are rifleman. Dog, deal with the rifleman. Wait, what is with... Oh. Pallegina is confused. Fortunately confused, running towards rifleman. So there's that.
What?
He's taking a little bit beating there, but wait, guys. Help. Unfortunately, we need to kill the dogs.
Let's go. Got him.
Yeah, Pallegina took quite a beating there. Well, we'll have to check. What is this? Iron Flail infantry helmet. Well, they got style at least. I'm guessing just, well, it's exceptional at least, so there's that. No new spells. Warlock. There was something over here. Camping supplies, yes. Oh, still more. Elder Wolf. Bang. Wait, weren't those dogs? Well, dogs, wolves. Same to me. Fortunately, for now, they haven't posed such a threat like in the early... What? Raska, Ato, don't go far. I guess we...
Aska, Ator! Don't go.
I guess we killed your dogs, or unless you're talking these guys.
Go far.
Oh, more spies, get him. We're not spies, but... Okay.
Moe.
Oh, bloody hell. La la. And... basic stuff. Woo. Yeah, Archer Coif. And... tuna hat. So more shrooms. So where are we? Graveside, Westgate. Pile of logs. Why is it marked on the map? Yeah, I will check around the castle or encampment or whatever before we decide what to do. So I can see my options. Tempted to just pass through the main gate, but probably not the best idea. Honestly, it could work, maybe. So we have a pile of logs. Why? These logs seems recently cut, and from their size, they once numbered amongst the older trees surrounding the pass. Just ahead of you, the gates to the fort remain shut fast. You spy archers moving along the top of the watchtowers, scanning the surroundings, and the chill breeze carries the scent of burning pitch. Leave it for now. Oh, so we probably couldn't go through the gate, even if we wanted to. At least not straight away. So we'll probably use the west gate. Why do I feel like there should be some kind of a way in the moat?
I'll see what I can find.
Maybe I'm mistaking. It's something, maybe Raderick Fort or something like that. Yeah, it's annoying when you have those bits and pieces memories that... Is this the right place or something like that? Like I said, I have no recollection the main story of the White March that almost at all. At least for now, but there are bits and pieces that comes to me while going through these areas. But again, I can't remember if I'm mixing things up or not from different areas. Okay. Observing it from below, you notice that the watchtower at the side gate appears to be unmanned. You find no hostile faces peering over the fence either. That's a hanging matter. The roof of the tower crosses over the fort walls. Climbing it may provide means of getting inside. You can make out voices past the gate, engage in scattered conversation. In the bright light of day, the camp bustles with activity. A discreet individual could try open the gate before alarm is sounded, but it will be risky in broad daylight. Well, that is, but can we wait? The gate appears to be heavily reinforced through the few narrow gaps in the outer wall. You can see support set against the side inside. Now we have this bit of a problem. Basically, there's no waiting options. We only can use a camp and hope for the best. So, let's see. Hopefully it's night when we wait. It's not. 8 hours. Huh. Hour 15. So, okay, this is a bit of an awkward situation at the moment. Why do you not put a wait option if we need to wait for the night? Which kind of makes sense, but again... okay, let's see. Would there be... Well, I don't think there would be a... Oh, sorry. Sakani grips the rope and begins to climb, clambering up into the watchtower. Soon Sakani is motoring down the other side of the wall inside the fort. From there, Sakani has a glimpse of the bustling camp and of the guard posted some short distance away. As Sakani drops to a crouch, the movement catches the guard's attention and he turns in Sagani's direction. Sakani steps back towards the shadows of the watchtower, but it is too late. Sakani rushes to unbar the gate as the guard shouts reinforcement. Well, that went. Because I really don't have time to wait. Well, I kind of do, but still. So, killing is what we do.
I'm ready.
Warlock, that is something we really need to deal with. The problem, of course, is at the moment...
What?
Okay, so far so good, I guess. Abbot, do something. I don't know if that worked, but we did something. I guess the dog has done his job. Again, the posts are causing me not to see what's happening here.
Got an arrow for this.
Well, that worked. So, exceptional war bow. Again, I'm fairly certain there's nothing interesting there, but we will see. Nope. So, I'm kind of curious. How much did Sagani had sneak? Because I can't... Stealth is 7. Well, Abbot, 6. So, I don't know if it was a stealth check or not. It would make sense. It's a stealth check. But of course it was a daylight, so there's that. But again, there's no way,
Right.
at least I don't know there's a way to be a way to wait for the
shall be
night
discreet.
until just, you know, rest. And that's 8 hours. Then of course you can just stand there. Maybe crossing between maps. That is the other way to pass the time. But honestly, I ain't got no time for that. So let's kill people. Fortunately, okay, there are more enemies. The question is, where the hell do I need to go? Probably here, which means we are killing people. Oh, let's make this a little bit. Rifleman, Paladin. Paladin is something we probably want to take out. Yes. My Paladin versus you. You can deal with that. I really should start to remember to take people out from the sneak when I'm attacking, because I move slower than I always thinking about that, but I always forget.
How may I help?
Dog, you could actually start harvesting these with Sagani. Next one. I'm hopeful that everybody is doing their part, except Palagina. She's again taking quite a beating there. Oh, the Paladin is over there. Funny. Oh, there are 2 Paladins. I can't move the dog. Well, I can move now. Don't just stand there. Attack, please. Yep.
Let's go.
Did you kill the one? Thank you. Oh, Dragon's Maw Shield. Well, we deal 300 damage to enemies with at least 75 endurance. Okay, so 25% chance to cast Taste of the Hunt on hit or critical hit, which means target takes 30 raw damage over 10 seconds. User 100% of damage restored as a... That's not bad. So yeah, I'm guessing we already found a new shield to Edda. And what do we have here? These gods have been recently washed. The dirt and mud beneath them is flecked with darker stains. Yeah, as I was saying before the start of the battle, that I totally should always, well, unsneak the people so they would move faster and do what I think they should be doing. That is Warlock. Okay, that is Warlock. Honestly, we need to deal with that first and fast. And that was fast. Rest, well, they should be... Oh, Palagina, you really should do something there. Yeah. Weird sounds. I still have to check. Well, sneaking is option, but not this time. Nice amount of supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least we will make a... yeah, it takes us there. So we could have probably gone past the guys. But what's the fun in that? There's a well. Some cages over here. The question is, of course we could fight, you know. Okay, yes, champion. Well, really? Do I want to fight? Do I really want to fight? I could try and fight. Oh, Durance is a bit of a... You're coming? You are coming now, yes. You move there. You can start dealing with the dogs. I'll work... Well, I guess I killed the dog too. Well, you can actually wait. You are Houndmaster. Fine. Be a Houndmaster. Let's get that over there. Durance, old boy. Attack person. Now, what else we could do? Like so. Pallegina, you don't need to be beating the dog. Houndmaster needs shooting. Okay, so far so good. I'm guessing everybody's doing something. Are you doing something? You're not doing something. Well, too late for that. I thought I made her to shoot the Houndmaster, but that didn't work as planned. Ooh, nice. Ring of Searing Flames. Combusting Wounds. 3 per rest. Okay. Mangled wool skins and straw provide the bedding in this kennel. All of it stinks of dog. Oh. Stop. That's... I didn't realize the champion is over there. But as the name says, I'll definitely want to try that guy. Oh, there's 2. Well... I'm fairly certain we can take these guys out, yes. Okay. Now, you get this going on. You might induce terror, if that works on those guys.
I'm here.
You just start shooting.
Defend the command!
Oh. That's interesting. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, there are archers too. That means we'll need to pull people back a little bit. Well, not that great of a champion altogether, but
I'm here.
Let's burn up!
again, I kind of want to put the AI more aggressive so they won't just stand there, but then that would cause other problems. Them running around, hunting enemies, and that wouldn't be nice. So, can I finally check this? Yeah, Warpup. This plump, brindle-coated puppy already boasts a disciplined bearing, but only until it spots something to play with. Oh, let's take the puppy. Honestly, I'm starting to think we're gonna kill everybody in here. Why not? At least we try. It doesn't give us a experience, but I kind of want to see what we find here, and so far I'm fairly certain we've been dealing the worst of them. Hello, champion. Ah.
I'm here.
I guess the champion is on our side here. Yes. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know. As we can see, there's nothing new, but with my luck, if I don't check it, there will be. That's how it usually goes. Now it's night.
Sure.
Yes, now it's night. It doesn't matter anymore.
Steady does it.
We are making example here. We are making our Ooh, that definitely needs spells, I guess. What kind of a spell we would like to use? You can sleep, you know. That actually worked. That's so unfair.
Ready, Watcher.
Okay. What? Water is. Okay, I guess we dealt with those.
Ready, Watcher. My bow's ready.
Oh, little piglet. Yes, nice. Piglet. Nice. Yeah, makes sense. Pretty basic stuff. Now. Oh, this. Anything in here? Ooh, Rawatai. Darkest Rawatai cookies. Damn those cookies.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
I have no idea how many lockpicks I already do have. A few enterprising individuals have carved crude figures into the wooden logs of the latrine. I'm guessing they are crude drawings too then. Right. Well, we will check out the camp. Oh, they didn't have any more.
I can do that.
I hope you do.
That's settled.
A Rite of Ancient Legends. +3 lore for 120 seconds, okay. No. Oh, there it is, okay. I'll attack there, you
I'm
attack
ready.
there, might as well you attack there.
Forward!
Now, you'll get your chill going on, because that usually helps. You'll get your terror here.
Ready, Watcher.
You'll start shooting that champion over there. Now we could use something else, maybe like so. And what else we could do? Bewildering spectacle. There you go. Have a nice. You are warlock. Dog. Fetch. I'm taking a beating here. Heal. Come on. Okay, he's dead. Good. And you go there. You'll deal with that, I hope. Heal. Yep.
Ready, Watcher.
You shoot that. You shoot that. Honestly, let's use this. That worked. Ooh, Dragon Small Shield. Deal 750 damage to enemies to unlock the next level. Grants Fear Aura. Passive. Foe AoE terrified 3 seconds. Accuracy with Veil. Requires endurance below 26. So probably we will not see that too often, hopefully. But at least it's passive. There's nothing there. I know there's nothing there, but I still need to check. Just in case. Whoa, these are nice looking. Exceptional flails. Yep, no. I still need to check.
Sure.
I'm on the trail.
Well, this is one way to deal with this, I guess. So maybe the leader wants to negotiate now. Maybe not. What is this? This trebuchet is disassembled but intact. Well.
And the fire shows me something new.
Ooh, nice. So what? Cloak of Eotasian Priest, 9 will. I might start to sell a few of those that are multiple ones. A letter home. My love, I have enclosed some coins from Starward, so you have proof that I arrived. You were right. I am colder than I have ever been. All the more so for being away from you. Oh, that's so sweet. He's probably dead now. The kids here are as cold as their land. They do not hate us as the Dervodans do, but they are mistrustful and proud. The commander has sent for delegates to start negotiation. Perhaps by the time this letter reaches you, we will have moved into Durgan's battery. Starward has no soldiers, only a handful of guards. Ephraim says he wanted to look at the battery with some scouts and did not see anyone posted atop the tower. Without those cannons, they would be foolish to do anything but surrender. If not, we are sure to knock the fight out of them quickly. The commander says that once the battery is ours, our presence here alone may be enough to make the invaders think twice. Who would face us with the might of the battery at our backs? I write too much of battle, but only to assure you that we are well. I miss you. The mountains are beautiful. I hold hope that you may see them for yourself once it is safe for you to join us. Yeah, you're dead. Or outside covered thing with the enemies. A stew, hot pitch roils ominously within this deep cauldron. Okay. So I guess we pretty much emptied the camp. Let's check the main gate. That's what you get when you don't let me live peacefully. Although they are definitely
I'll see what I can find.
spaced so that you can do this. Probably not the ideal way, but can be done. Again, I'm playing with normal and no level scaling, which I probably should have tapped on, but again, my bad. Let's see what the commander says now that his camp is empty. Well, probably he doesn't realize that, but... Please, listen.
Enough! I've had my fill of... What's this?
Oh, hi.
Steady, men. Our guest has arrived.
The Iron Fleet commander is a younger man, lean in build. His brown hair is unkempt, his eyes fevered. At his feet is a grate set over what appears to be a pit. You hear a smattering of anxious cries rising from the cell as the commander steps forward.
All that chaos outside. For an instant, I believed you, woman.
His boot comes down hard on the gate, okay?
But he's only a common assassin.
Your men were weak.
Devil! They were each of them twice your worth.
Well, actually they weren't, because if they would have been, I wouldn't be here, but you get, yeah.
You'll pay dearly for...
Adaric's words die in his throat, his expression frozen mid-snarl. It isn't clear what's happened, not until you start to feel it too. Well, you see, the problem is, I tried to come peacefully, your guys attacked me at the front gate while I was trying to leave, and, well, here we are. Unbidden, your senses drift as if you had reached out toward a source of essence. You feel an ache in your chest, an almost painful sensation of being pulled forward. A sudden wave of memories flood your mind, clear as the day they formed. You see Odema's campsite, ravaged by the bivouac, the halls of Gate Nua. In the caverns beneath the keep, the stone around you bellows warnings in a dead language. Deeper still, a fanged maw parts like a wound in the world. The images wash over you, tracing lives and emotions from 100 different times and places. Not all are your own. Slowly, you become aware of the sensation of being watched. Reach out. You direct your senses, tracing the invasion to its source, Adaric. Conviction burns through him, pride as a brazier. For an instant you share in his emotion, and a sourceless desperation rattles about your skull. Absent context, the fragments of memory you see are just images. A small house across a field of vibrant purple flowers, a sea of armored kith and flapping banners waiting on your command. There's an uncomfortable moment where you feel your twinned awareness turning in on itself, and then the connection is severed. Adaric looks startled, his face ashen. You're a watcher. That's never happened before. Guess you weren't expecting that? What an error. Well, let's go with the that's never happened before.
You're the watcher at Cadnua? They said he was a senile hermit.
You really need to keep up with the current news. Even Stalwart knew that the ruler of Cadnua changed. Mewald is dead, Cadnua is mine now. I'm the one who opened the battery in the first place. That's me. Well, they told me you're some kind of a mad prophet. Yes, I'm the one who opened the battery. Why would I say that? Yes, Mewald is dead, Cadnua is mine now.
Why have you come? Why now?
You can see lost souls like I do. About a mutual condition. I came to find out what happened to the Rockets. What did these people do to make you throw them in a pit? Yeah, I kind of want to know. Watcher or not, I can't let you claim that battery. So what did these people do to make you throw them in the pit?
Stalwart sent delegates to discuss terms of peace. I offered them the opportunity. I was generous.
So I guess the generous offer was that we get the battery, you get out, and you can keep your life. Adaric paces a few steps before he gets hold of himself.
But Stalwart sent soothsayers, not diplomats, to frighten us with stories of the moon going dark, the earth shaking.
So you were scared about stories? Do shut up, nobody asked you. I'm trying to have a conversation here. A shrill voice suddenly rises up from the pit. Adaric stomps down angrily on the bars, drawing her out. Perhaps you and I can talk now? You don't think you overreacted a little? But there have been tremors. There were cave-ins at the mines. What do you want with Stalwart anyway? I see there's no convincing you. So, There have been tremors. There were cave-ins in the mountains.
Don't play the fool with me. These omens are meant to frighten me, to make me doubt my purpose here. But there is more at stake here than a village in the mountains. They dismiss my faith, call us superstitious. But what does Stalwart believe in? Iron and gold, and nothing else. I have tilled barren fields with my bare hands. What is gold to me?
Then what is battery to you either? So, what do you want with the Stalwart anyway?
With a village of fishermen, nothing. But they cling fiercely to the forge you gave them.
Well, yes, that is understandable, because they hope that it will help them in the future.
Some of the men are here for gold and good steel, and I promised them their share. But I came for cannons. With the battery's cannons, we can hold the pass. Rayed Saris has suffered enough. Its sons and daughters have nothing.
He looks at Ada, Joe working. Why, what?
We won't survive an attack from the Deerwood when it comes. Not unless we act.
Why do you think that the Rudens are attacking you?
There is an army coming. I've seen it. Pouring down from the mountain. It will crush Stalwart and come for Rayed Saris.
Yes, it's the same vision, but I don't think it's the Rudens you have to be afraid of, you dum-dum.
The iron flail will be the wall that safeguards my homeland from the worst these fire worshippers can bring to bear.
Wait, you had a vision of army? Darian mentioned you had a vision. What makes you think that the Durwood is going to attack? That's why you're here. If the Durwood does attack, you brought it upon yourselves. The Durwood is my home now, and I'll defend it with my life. Attack Watchers or not, I can't let you claim the battery. What makes you think that the Durwood is going to attack?
I've seen it. Like a memory plucked from the dead. But this was a warning from the gods. I can't sit back and do nothing.
Darian mentioned you had a vision.
Let the fools at Stalwart mock me all they wish. I know what I saw. If they had seen the same, they'd understand. I warn you, if you think to taunt me, Watcher.
I'm starting to get annoyed about your attitude there. I'm starting to think I might kill you for that. I had a vision too in mind. I saw Defiance Bay and Kennu reduced to rubble by an army that shook the earth. F this. Watcher or not, I can't let you to claim the battery. I don't like your attitude.
Cut him down, man! We'll send it.
Yes. This will go badly. Probably. So who are... Yes, you attack there. Oh, they can't run through here. That's interesting. You shoot that. Honestly, let's... Where's the... You're my sworn enemy now. For now, I don't use spells. I'll see how it goes. Yeah, that worked. Probably not the best idea, but to be honest, that's how it goes. Come on. Did we... No, we still haven't killed you. Oh.
Ready one. Got an arrow for this one.
Let's go.
Wah, wah. Instead was granted a sever the soul. Wait, what is that?
Yeah.
The Watcher targets the very essence of a creature with their next attack, bypassing the target's defenses and leaving them weakened. Full attack, 26 to 37, / pierce, 25 damage reduction bypass. Ooh, weaken for 9 seconds. 9.9 seconds. Yeah, maybe we could have talk sense
Something over there.
in him, but, well, I kind of didn't really like his attitude. Spellbound sword, one-handed. Sword, you say? Do we finally get a new sword for Ada? This is a Black Warden's Breast, unique medium armor. Okay, I'll put that in my inventory and check it. Probably not gonna use exceptional mail armor, exceptional cell key. Let's check these. Maybe this has something new. No. Sword, one-handed. No, don't compare it to me, you dum-dum. Oh, I was a little worried that binds with fighter is not there. So damage / pierce more than Shame or Glory, I mean. It has, yeah, below 50 endurance plus 20. Yeah, this is something I really don't. It's not bad, of course, but I don't really know it's that great either. Accuracy granted to ally attack at the same target. But what do we have here? Damage will resolve. The problem is, do you have resolve or will? Dexterity. Probably not. No. So you have a new sword, and we are going to bind it. Yes. Kill 5 enemies with steadfast with critical hits to unlock the next level. Well, it will happen, hopefully. Now, what is this? Except, wait, was that the armor we... No, sorry. 12 damage reduction, recovery speed 40, friendly aura, plus 15 accuracy against beasts. Wait, dragons are beasts, I think. So that would be nice. Damage reduction, corrode. It's not really that bad. It's not for me, obviously, but you have a nice blade. But what did you have? You have a medium armor, yes. I still kind of like these. Wait. Again, that wrong armor is haunting me. This really doesn't give that interesting stuff for me. You are using light armor, so I'll put that in inventory. I might keep this in here for now. What is this? Prevent death for 20 seconds. Okay, let's put that in inventory. Yeah. No! Why did it do that? I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to do that now. What is this? Deflection? You don't probably need that. Nope. And you don't need exceptional armor in here. What is this? Spell defense bonus. I might keep it in the inventory just in case that we don't need. Oh, right, the shield is because if I use the Satterstone, yes. No new spells. So what does the journal say? Adaric imprisoned the stalwart delegation in a cell built in the earth floor on his cabin. With the commander out of the way, they can be released. I have come to face with the fort's commander. He has the stalwart's delegates in captivity, and it's unlikely he'll take my intrusion well. Again, no idea if you can actually talk yourself out of it. I'm fairly certain that could be a possibility. But like I said, I really didn't like his attitude. Besides, I already killed the camp, so he's pretty useless to me. The Saints Warpath to Invasion. Exceptional architects, yes, of course. Right. I'll really have to probably start selling those multiple magic items that I'm not gonna use. But I kind of want to save them also in just in case that I'll actually use them. The War of the Black Trees. Yes. Okay, delegates. Let's unlock. Oh, thank you. I thought we'd never get out of here. Well, to be honest, how the hell did you manage to fail everything? Benevolent, are you hurt? Just let everyone know how happy you are to be alive. Well, and we'll be even. You're lucky I was in the area. What happened? Trust me, I wasn't here for you. So what happened? I kind of want to know. Things started off well enough. The commander was even polite. One of the delegates points out an accusing finger at another, a woman standing apart from the rest. The one who was yelling in the mid-conversation, I guess. We might have come to terms if she hadn't goaded him, shouting at him about omens and curses, demanding he leave the march. You know how superstitious the Red Serents are. The commander went white as a sheet. She sabotaged the meeting. The woman in question is dressed in unassuming robes. She bears the accusation silently, her eyes closed as if in a prayer. Well, you good work. You get Adaric off balance and distracted. You put all starboard at risk. Why? Care to explain? So who are you? Ah, it's a raving delegate, of course. With a desperate speed, the woman suddenly lunges sidelong towards a nearby rack and seizes the dagger lying there. She sets the blade to her own throat. Okay. Well, that's hell of a way to go. Ravindale, unseen to all but yourself, the dying woman's soul essence coils in a thin wisps about her body. It only grows brighter as her corpse stills. The remaining delegates stare in horror at her pooling blood. What just happened? Well, the delegate just slit her throat, and she probably maybe dominated, or maybe she was trying to, again, like you earlier said, sabotage the meeting. Damn it, now we'll never get an answer out of her. Did they pull your names out of a hat when they put this delegation together? That is a good question. So you didn't even know who she was. Read the woman's soul. You reach out and brace against the sudden flare of pain and fear, picking after less recent events. There is a copper taste in your mouth and a pain like fire in your throat. Under the brute terror of death, you find comforting thread of resolve, of satisfaction in duty fulfilled. You follow it. It leads you stumbling into another memory, as a whole and vivid as first. You walk the dark halls of an abbey, dimly lit and quiet, your footsteps loud. A blur, and you are standing in a dimly lit room, facing robed Aumaua. You recognize him as Kaoto, the High Abbot. He begins you forward. Examine your surroundings. Excuse me. So let's examine your surroundings. You are in wide rounded chamber. Tiles beneath your feet are covered in strange curling symbols. You recognize them as a symbol of Ondra, goddess of sea and memory. Is that the temple we are looking for? For Mania? I'm guessing it. I guess it is. The memory blurs. When your sight is clear, you are standing in front of a Kaoto, and he is smiling gently down at you.
Drive the raid Serens from these mountains, and you may yet spare many lives.
So everybody was trying to save themselves and still making other... So basically, these are driving Red Serens are driving Stalwart, and everybody's fighting with each other. Yeah.
The Tidebringer will be here in a week's time. Should you be delayed in your travels, report to him as you would to me. He will enter the reliquary and call off the army of Ilas in my stead.
call off the army of my Isles, okay?
If you are caught, sister, you know what you must do. I will pray for your return, but we will take comfort in the knowledge that you have joined the rest of Andra's favorite in her keeping.
The words jar you loose from the memory, flinging you back into the moment of the woman's death and then into your own skin. But traces of her memory join you. You know the path to the Abbey to which she was to return, buried in the mountains to the north. Is their name Isles familiar to anyone? The Isles. They're a figure of speech for when you can't remember something. Really? You say, must be the Isles took it from me. Yes, but there's a story to it. They're supposed to be do the bidding of the Lady of Lament. Andra points and they come, out of nowhere, wipe things from the face of the world. That's why whenever something up and goes missing or gets destroyed with no one there to see it, you're supposed to thank Andra that the Isles didn't come for you too. So do you know Kaoto? Kaoto. Oh yes, he came through the town some time back, stopped by at the temple in Star Wars. This was just after the town decided to rededicate into Abbot. He didn't seem too pleased about it. He was dressed like a priest. Maybe he took offense. He's an Aumaua, tall fellow, very polite, considering he's apparently the leader of some fanatical sect. I think it's clear we haven't been the best judges of characters recently. He didn't say. Do any of you know what a Tidebringer is? Tidebringer, that's something they used to talk about at the Temple of Andra, I think. It's a person, a title I mean, tends to be used in the more devout circles. What about the islands? Have you heard of them? The islands, oh, wait. We've already dealt with that, okay. So why was it... I don't know. Do you know anything about the Abbey to the north? I've heard of something like that. An Undrite stronghold, not the kind of place that welcomes visitors. Is that where she came from? Yes, and that it is where I'll find the reliquary, so I can call off the army. She didn't make it back to call off whatever attack they're planning. Apparently these Undrites have an army too. Maybe next time you'll be more careful about picking volunteers. Either one or four. Yeah, maybe next time, picking volunteers. Next time, I hope there isn't one. There's always the next one. Why would these Undrites want to raid Serans out? I doubt it's for Stalwart's benefit. Competition, maybe? I'd better to go ask them. Who needs a reason? Looks like I did their work for them. Rational. They're up to something and I'm going to get the bottom of it. Passionate. I'd better go and ask them. If you do mean to go to this abbey, be careful. There have been stories about traders wandering north and getting scared of or even killed by strange guards. They're a secretive bunch. I suppose you could always try to sneak in. I doubt you'll be welcome otherwise. It sounds like this Tidebringer would be... welcome. I mean, yes. Maybe I can convince them I'm the one they've been waiting for. Skulking around isn't really my style. Time to crack some skulls. I'll get in without getting spotted. Time to crack some skulls. Well, you'll get your fill of fighting, I'm sure. We'll see once we get there. I'm fairly certain we can do what we want to. A sudden deafening crash from outside makes the delegate jump startled. A rumbling like thunder follows. You hear further sounds of smashing timbers, panicked screaming. Oh no, what's happening? I thought you took care of the soldiers. Stay put, I'll take care of it. Shrugs and walk away stoic. Out of my way, I have more fighting to do. Aggressive. I did. This is something else. Shrug and walk away. Yes, well, we'll wait here, inside. Well, we can wait here. So the problem is we kind of need mana to the temple, but do I need it for the quest? Taxes collected 640, lost bandits earned Oh, bloody hell, my guards, why do I pay you guys? And I still don't know how the hell they... I have no idea. I kind of think it's connected to something with... I don't know where those numbers come from, but that is what it is. Okay, back to outside and see what we can see. Probably new enemy. Well, got to be because we emptied the camp. So there's that. But what kind of an enemies? Oh, those we saw in our dreams. Are you vessels, perhaps? Yes, you are vessels. Oh, I probably should have slept. At least there's that.
What good's a fort that can't keep...
Yes, do shut up, Edda. We need to deal with this. And how hard you guys are. You are probably
those things out?
Quite hard, I imagine.
What?
But we don't know what makes you tick. But what you do know, Saint Edwin's Redeemer hits like quite well.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Oh, okay. The hulking creatures surround you, the sinew rat skeletons clanking and screeching in the semi-darkness. Their bodies fill the air with the tang of metal and the musk of sweat. The cavern in which you stand, it looks like a cavern anyway, glows with a dim ambient light. Steel flashes as the eyelets shift and stir. They stamp their feet and groan in rasping metallic voices. Their restless energy prickles at the back of your neck. And in the echoing rumble you hear something familiar. It's the pounding noise from your dream, the harbinger of a terrible army. You begin to wonder how many islets are crowded around you. You suspect there must be scores of them, maybe more. It's difficult to tell how far back this chamber goes, or where it is. Ahead you see a glint of light. It might be an exit. Already, however, the vision is starting to fade. I'll explore further into the chamber. You push past the lumbering islets and cling to the wilting shreds of the vision. The cavern broadens before you. It swells with echoes until you hear the crawling, grinding sounds of the islets all around. You pull yourself on the glowing, crystalline outcropping and survey the expanse of blunt heads and piston arms. There aren't scores of them. There are hundreds. The vision ends, returning you to the frozen and blood-churned mud of the fort.
These abominations stink of a god's cowardice.
You said it. So... Yes. Abbey of the Fallen Moon. Yeah, destroyed vessel. And destroy vessel. Bloody hell. That is a ridiculous sword. I kinda like it, and definitely good for this spot. Let's make a quick save and check around. So, will there be more of those buggers? Actually, so... No, they are not... Oh, sorry, vessels. Where would they be? Eyeless? Ah, there they are, sorry. So, Eyeless are ancient mysterious mage folk, more widely known in myth than fact. With their grotesque build and their crude yet functional limbs, they vaguely resemble constructs. Though their origins and purpose are unknown, they know neither hunger nor fatigue, making them singularly relentless foes. Popularly, Eyeless are said to serve Ondra by seeing old or dangerous things forgotten. The people of the White Marsh describe them as boogeymen that stalk old roads and the secluded places. Parents warn their children not to forget their chores, lest the Isles see them forgotten. And people who lose something traditionally thank Ondra that the Isles did not come for them too. Level 12 vessel, might 25. Damage reduction 14 slash, burn doesn't work, shock doesn't work. But gold will work. Okay. At least for these. So, let's check around a little bit. I'll need to go back to sleep. But I kind of want to see that if... Do I need to talk to the bloody delegates again? I don't care. If they die, they die. Not my problem. They get through the gate, yes. Makes sense. I think we're done here now. So I'll need to go back to sleep. Now the question is, do we have something on the map? The Abbey of the Fallen Moon. The problem is we need to take... What does it actually say? The Maneha quest. The Burden of Memory, okay. Maneha, the gift bearer of Ondra, seeks hidden Abbey where Ondrites leave things to be forgotten. A journey to the Abbey of the Fallen Moon. I met a gift bearer. Okay. Maneha confessed that she is seeking the Abbey to dispose of her own painful memory. The Abbey has a well in which the faithful can cleanse themselves of their pasts. So the question is, do I want to take her with me now? I could see how it goes with Maneha substituting Pallegina. But that means I'll have to go back to the inn. We have to level her up, definitely. So once I'm back at the inn, I'll jump there and I'll get Maneha to the group. We will see you then, and I'll start leveling her up and see what we can do. If she seems too weak, then I'll probably need to change back to Pallegina and take her to the temple later date. But anyways, I'll see you at the inn. So, be right back. Okay, I got Maneha, and I upgraded a few of our items.
Tell me.
Did I make any changes to you? Well, I gave you Girdle of Ilt and Constitution, and that's about it, I think. And Ada's last shield. Bad Grader's barricade. And yeah, I enchanted a few of the items, better qualities. The shield, spear. I'm not certain about armor. And besides, I gave her Executioner's Hood, because why not? When it endurance per kill, 5 melee accuracy for 5 seconds when missed by an attack, and intimidating presence. So why not? She looks weird with the bag on her head. I think well, did I upgrade your armor? I might have. I can't remember anymore. And a few weapons. Your weapons I upgraded. Well, Boresine and Hand and Key. Not certain about this. Yeah, I think I definitely upgraded, yeah. So I did a little crafting, but nothing too much. Then I was checking the journal about the bounty, and I just realized it's not in this area we are looking for him. The bloody hell, Searing Falls is where I fought the drakes and whatnot, so the migrants chosen or whatever they are there, but we're not doing that. Wait, what's happening here? Either a noblewoman has arrived seeking employment, gainful employment. So what kind of a... it gives a... Well, I might. So... that's fine. Now, we need to level up Maneha before we continue. So I'll start doing that. That is... on what level you are? 11... So a couple levels to go. So once I've done the level ups, per level up, as per usual, I'll show it to you. So be right back. Well, 1 level in athletics, and I decided to take a barbaric blow. The barbarian deals a massive blow, causing additional crits and extra damage on crits. Carnage is not affected. I don't know if that's good, but it's an encounter, and as you can see, there's the hood. Anyways, next level, be right back. So, 1 point in survival, and then I decided to take Dragon Leap. Drawing upon resource of intense spiritual power, barbarians are able to leap high into the air and crash down upon their foes, dazing them. So crush damage and user break engagement, immune to engagement. So that could be interesting to basically move around battlefield at least once. So I took that and to the next level, probably last one. So be right back. Honestly, yeah, I saved the skill points and I had no idea what to take as a talent because there wasn't really anything that I really needed. So I decided to take superior deflection, increases character's deflection defense, so +5, at least more protection, maybe a little bit physical. Yeah. So we are ready to go towards the temple, and it might be that we cannot complete it in this episode. I don't know. After all, it's a main quest plus Macehands quest, so there might be some things to do. We'll have to see if I need to be sneakier or not. So, Abbey of the Fallen Moon. Interesting to see how this goes. So, okay. Let's make another proper save here. And who might you be? Longbosch or Bosch?
So, you said the eyeless came from the Abbey.
You started to discuss now? Really?
I'd heard rumors of the eyeless, but I always thought that name was a metaphor.
I assure you it's just not a metaphor. I already dealt with 2 of them.
Though I would have called them Macehands of Doom, if anyone had asked me.
Well, Eyeless seems a little bit more intimidating all over. Their name doesn't matter. They'll fall by my hand all the same. That's why they didn't. Not committally, yeah.
So this is the mysterious army you've been dreaming about, huh? It's a wonder you're getting any sleep.
That's why we are going to the Abbey to stop them.
I'm regretting all of my decision-making up to this point.
You can always leave, you know.
Still, I guess a suicidal plan is better than none.
Something on your mind?
Well, knowing that I'm finally close to getting rid of this memory, it feels like it's crowding my head that much more.
Do you really need to get rid of that memory? It's part of you then, anyways.
It's been with me for decades. Driven me halfway across the known world.
And sounds like an unhealthy relationship. Perhaps you need to get it off your shoulders, Diplo. This would be easier if you just told me what you remember, Raja. Yes, it would be easier if you just told me what you remember. Okay, are you gonna tell, or do I need to torture you?
You're right.
Let's listen.
It was a war. Centuries ago, before Adiran unification. I was a soldier then. Led a campaign across the northern forests to subdue some of the outlying Kulklan villages. Brutal work.
I don't understand what war. It doesn't really matter. Go on.
Lost a third of my forces to the forest, and another third to the elven scouts hiding in it. By the time we reached the first village, we'd crushed their defenses, and they'd bled us. Wasn't much more than children and the elderly left, but they spit on us when we marched into town. The village elders surrendered, and offered us lodging in the old meeting hall. And when the sun set, they tried to burn it down around us. They barely got a flame going, but that wasn't the point.
You had to make an example of them. They betrayed you after surrendering. Seems serious to me. Well, that is kind of serious, yes. What was it?
And would that I'd had your principles.
But I went with the they betrayed you after surrendering. Seems serious to me. And would that I'd had your principles. Okay, my principles. Well, my character's principles are probably not something you might want to have.
In their defiance, I saw months more of pointless, bloody battle as we fought for the rest of the region. I had to break them. And I had to send a message to the rest of the villages.
Oh, I can see where this is going. So you really took the cues of my character, yes?
So I nailed every last one of them to the trees around the town and left them there to die.
Okay. That probably works. What happened then? You killed those villagers to prevent more fighting. You've been mercenary and a pirate in this life. Is that really so different? That's terrible. That wasn't you, Maneha. You've got no reason to hold on to a memory from 500 years ago. You'll be rid of this soon. So, what happened then?
I never remembered more. Eventually, Adir and Culklin united. The gentlefolk forgave each other for what they'd done to each other's people.
So, you killed those villagers to prevent more fighting. Well, I guess this is going there that she used that as an excuse, but still, maybe.
That's what I kept telling the troops.
Yes. She's quiet for a long time before she speaks again.
But if I'm honest, I was angry. I wanted to see pain. And I wanted to be the one holding a blade.
So you being mercenary and pirate in this life, is that really so different?
I've done my share of fighting these 40-odd years. But I've never drawn my blade just to watch someone bleed. And I've never drawn it on someone who didn't have his own in hand.
That wasn't you, Maneha. Well, yeah, technically yes and technically no. After all, it's the same soul, but in different circumstances. Maybe some of the parts are same. Well, let's see how she goes with that if I choose that wasn't you.
So I've tried to tell myself. Anyway, we should get going.
I kind of want to... Oh. Bloody hell. I kind of wanted to ask them 500 years. But anyways, yeah, it's part of you still. But anyways, I digress. Let's... Did you have the right sword? Yes.
Yes?
I'm here.
Let's talk to this Longbosh. A dwarf, clothed in but a few straps of fur, puffs up his bare chest with every drag from his pipe. Come a long way to get some air, have you? So what are you doing here? Enjoying the fine weather just a bit longer. He smiles, letting a cloud of smoke and frosted breath escape through his teeth. My mistress had business with the Ondrites. We'll be off soon as she's done at the Abbey. Meantime, I was told to stay put. They don't want any outsiders meandering about. She already put some kind of a hex on me. Says I won't even remember any of this, but the copper's worth it. She says I'll wake up at home with full coin purse, opposite of most of my mornings, so that had a certain appeal. Tell me about your mistress. Which one? He lets a chuckle and slaps his chest, reddening print plumes on his skin. Wish she were the fun kind. She's a gift bearer. Paid me well to guard her on journey, though. Okay. I'm looking to get inside. Are you now? He pulls the pipe away from his clenched teeth and points its long stem to the path ahead. Far as I know, straight this way. The middle path on the right, with the ruined arch, is... if they let you in, of course. Ondrites are none too friendly, but to their own. My mistress went through the archway, spoke to some guards there, and then headed on. He puts down his pipe with a sore expression. They got eyes on the other paths, cast me dirty looks from afar when they pass, he grunts. As if I'd stand here in plain view if I had some grand design of sneaking into the blazing church. And what's an abbey got that's worth hiding anyways? Monks. He grunts again and shakes his head and mutters something about if he were younger. Do you know other ways into Abbey? No, but it's an abbey, not a fortress. You can bet it's got holes like any fat old monster, supply passages, escape routes. He shrugs if it were a matter of course. I'd be lying if I said I never explored one uninvited when I was too young to know better. Help myself to its relics. Let's just say, if a certain war goddess has her way, I'll be living my next life as a dung roll bug. Why are you helping me? You gotta look about you, look like you need it. And maybe there's something I don't like about this place, like it's hiding something. My younger days, I'd be more me going in there. Fairly well. Doubt we'll meet again. Any luck, my mistress will return soon. Hope you find what you're looking for. So I guess... Wait. Infiltrate Abbey of the Fallen Moon. The Abbey is well guarded by untried monks. They will have to be dealt with or slipped past. Mercenary escort Kitbearer, he believes there are several ways inside the Abbey. He said Mistress spoke with some guards beneath the broken arch who led her to... Wait, was it on the right or the... I'll make a quick save. I'll see if I can talk myself in.
Sure.
Well, this doesn't seem like an arch.
Hard to imagine a whole sect living out here. But I guess that's the point.
Yes, that is the point. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Maybe I follow the lights. Well, there's an arch, yes. It seems like it. Well, it's a broken arch. Untried crescent wall. Hold! Who's there? Ah, Kaoto is waiting for me. I am the Tidebringer. Well, let's try. The guard's eyes narrow. Oh. How can I be sure? Well, that's a good question. I'm here to replace the High Abbot. If you do not let me pass, I will see to it that your bed is smooth out here. We are in the final days of the Macehands tide, time of transition for our church. My presence is no accident. You're just going to have to believe me. Well, I guess this sounds so humpos and something that Tidebringer probably would go, so it sounds mighty fine. So let's go with it. It's a time transition for our church. The guard relaxes and appears relieved. Forgive my caution, we're told expect you. The High Abbot awaits you inside. That worked. So am I allowed to go around now? Untried tidal fist? Oh, bloody hell. Protruding from the side of the cliff, what appears to be massive hip bone light. What? Hip bone lies encrusted in a prison of rocks and ice. Okay. So I'm definitely going to now walk around and see if we do need to fight anyone. But yeah, I'll check around.
Even our visitor is to be turned away, he said.
What interest would our quarters hold?
Our quarters aren't the worry. It's our brothers and sisters below.
Okay. Do you mind me? You don't. Okay. So I'm allowed to go around. That was quite easy. Undisturbed by the high winds above, a mist hides the depths of this chasm. So I don't know what skill is needed, if any, because again, it doesn't show me the... Oh, that's a knee bone. A coppery sheen glistens under the layers of ice that cling around this giant femur, sorry, with the colors of rainbow. Well, but still that's it. So, yeah, it might be resolved, but it could be also lore. That would sound like a lore answer, maybe. So I'm allowed to check these two. Nice. Mortal protection girdle. Minus 27% crit damage taken. That's so weird. Why is it minus 27? Why it's not minus 30 or minus 25? That's an odd number. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, I'll definitely scout out the outside before we go inside, as I'm allowed apparently. So if I would have gone through here, then we probably would be killing people right now, right about now. That also, of course, works, but maybe
You
this...
look pale, sister. Find someone to take your place. I'll stand watch.
I'd hoped I was over this illness, but clearly not. I shall take your advice.
But yeah, this would definitely go a bit slower. And again, we are not getting any experience of killing these.
I can do that. That's settled.
Is that a trap? Hopefully it's not. Oh, pry bar. I just realized I have... Wait. Yeah, here. I think it's right here. 5 pry bars. 107 lock. 1 torch. Only 1 hammer and chisel. I'll probably want a few of those if I can. And 6 rope and grappling hook. So quite a lot of stuff. Brindlin ban, yeah. What is this? A mural is rendered on the face of the rock wall. 4 panels seem to be arranged as a story of some kind. Inspect the mural. First panel, unto the end. Second panel, summon the Lord. Third panel, dissummon the ebb. Fourth panel, the unto the beginning. End, flowed, ebb, flow. Really? End, flowed, ebb, beginning. Hopefully I remember those. Probably don't. Okay, we got a door here. Any idea? Halls of presence. Okay, good to know. More doors. The door is shielded shut. So we can't use a pry bar there, unfortunately. And this would be... This giant wrist bone ends without providing any clues as to the location of its matching hand. On-ride.
Saw they let you through. You must be our visitor. The High Abbot awaits you inside. Straight back.
Thank you. And this would be Hall of Presence again. And a giant skeleton rib cage. Right.
You sure you want to go in there?
Steady does it.
Well, I kinda have to, you know.
I can do that. That's settled.
Fine pistol. Okay, we can do it like so. Oh, there's actually one more spell. Wall of Draining. Well, might as well. Wow. That was weird. I almost thought for a second that we failed. I'll put it on the Abbot's inventory still, but... yeah, I'll definitely want to check around. Okay, another door. Oh, bloody hell. All of Presence. Giant skeleton hand. Yeah, I'm starting to see... Ice has built upon every space between the bones of the skeletal hand, forming a slippery incline into the jagged cliffs below. Yeah, I'm starting to see some kind of a resemblance of a huge humanoid.
Kaoto knew Saman was upon us.
The Tidebringer.
It's been so long.
I know.
My soul is ready, brother.
Okay. Steady on. And these would be just fine. Just fine. This would be currents of wind bounce off the jagged rocks rising to meet your face with a freezing touch.
I should not have peered over the edge. I could see no bottom.
Ha! Perhaps if you pray, the lady will allow you to forget.
Well, I am fairly certain that if I pushed you down, you probably found the bottom. How long that might take? Oh, so that would... Maybe we could have gone across. Is this something we can just... Okay. Pillar of Holy Fire Trap. Thank you. No. We're not leaving.
Nice and slow.
So I guess we could, you know, go right here and end up around here. Yeah. Right. I don't know. The passages of Andra, Hall of Presence, Hall of Presence, Hall of Presence. I don't think it really matters which door I use, so we might as well go through here because it all takes to the same place after all. Well, I'll say that so far it's been a bit faster than we didn't have to fight with everybody. So there's that. Let's see how far we can go with this ruse. Ruse de la guerre. Anyways. Oh, level up. Okay. Wait a minute. I'll have to do something, then we'll level up. So be right back. Now, let's start leveling up. So I'll start with myself, of course. And once I'm done... Ooh, shiny armor. I kind of wish I could change the helmet for something else, but it's too good not to keep it. But anyhow, I'll upgrade my character, and once I've done, I'll show it to you guys. Be right back. Okay, I kind of had a problem what to take. Lore +1, and then I decided to take Abjuration. Through the force of will, the paladin can destroy any spirit or summoned creature. Oh. Actually. Is it just summoned spirit? Spirits and summoned... I have no idea. Okay, I'll have to check that before I press done, because if it's only summoned spirits, then that's not something I want. So I'll be right back. Okay, it should work on spirit. So it's not the greatest, but I have no idea what else to take. If I'm completely honest, so I'll go with that. Oh, sorry. And now we are gonna level up Ether, so be right back. So with Ether, I decided by 1 point in survival and triggered immunity, 2 per encounter. If the fighter is hit by damage that does at least 10% of his or her total endurance, he or she will gain an immunity to that damage type for a short duration, which will be... Why is it immune to slash damage for 15 seconds? Anyways, I took that. I don't know if it's good. Let's go with that. I'm starting to run out of ideas. Oh, don't move. Please don't move. And last but not least, Durance. So I'll be right back. So with Durance, we save points. We have 1 level to go, and we can buy our mechanics to level 12 at that point, and have few points to spare to other things maybe. So what we got? We got Hand of Weal and Woe. The priest calls forth a beam of light that heals allies and burns enemies caught in the ray. 29.5 burn damage to enemy and 29.5 endurance differently. Okay, that's nice. So you can basically shoot that from behind. Okay, what is this? Symbol of Magran. Emblazons the ground with the symbol of Magran, periodically causing burn damage to enemies in the area and leaving them blinded. Duration 37 seconds. That's not too bad. Watchful Guardian. Friendly AoE revive with 88.5 endurance on unconscious. The priest's fate becomes a wellspring of indomitability for his or her allies. When an affected ally is knocked unconscious in battle, he or she will immediately be revived and have some endurance heal. Okay. And as a mastery, I took Devotions for the Faithful. Friendly AoE, plus 4 might, plus 20 melee accuracy, plus 20 range accuracy for 40.5 seconds, and for AoE, minus 10 might, minus 20 melee accuracy, minus 20 range accuracy for 40.5 seconds. So invokes a benediction of the priest's god, imbuing allies in the area of effect with accuracy and might bonuses while enemies receive penalties of the same. So it's a nice thing to have, and speed average, so basically something you can throw there in the midst at the start of the battle. Anywho, that's now done, I guess. So let's check the map. What can we see? The Halls of Presence. Here we are. This craftsmanship that gave form to this statue appears too skilled and refined to come from mere mortal hands. Release the Kraken. Well, the Kraken was released, so we are allowed to go around.
You are a guest, I take it? You will find the Abbot past the Chamber of the Fallen Moon, behind me.
Good, we're not going to look for him at the moment. We are stealing your stuff and scouting our areas. Because we are guests. Guests of honor, probably, almost.
Even with your labors, your presence of mind never falters. I don't know how you do it.
Perhaps your thoughts would swim deeper if your tongue didn't come out for air so often, dear brother.
Ooh. Yes. So that would be the ramparts of the Abbey, yes. Yes. What is spirits? Well, we need spirits to lift the spirits, yes. Where does Walls of Silence?
The High Abbot imparted to me that I wasn't alone, that he has nightmares sometimes as well.
Truly?
Oh, it surprised me to hear it. He has such a peaceful manner.
So what's wrong with him? Despite the warmth of the nearby fires, a thin layer of frost clings to this store of supplies. I'm here stealing your vegetables and everything else, because why not? Okay. Nice find, Durance. Eyes like an eagle. Nothing too interesting, of course, but at least it's something.
I never knew. Did you hide in the White March after that?
As far away as I could. The Dominels didn't care I was a gift bearer. Evidence is evidence.
Oh, Dominels don't care, yes. Boots of Speed. I think I have already 4 of those. Spellword Amulet. That's a second at least. What is this? Stew! Okay. So this is the area where we find the Abbot or somewhere. I'll try to avoid the Abbot as much as I can at the moment because I kind of want to check around and know where we exactly are. Durance discovered something, but where is it? I can't really make out. There is that, yes. Yeah, this is a bit of annoying. He spotted something, but I have no idea where he spotted. I'm fairly certain. Okay. Ah. So he spotted this, I guess. And there. Okay. So many camping supplies, which is right quarters key, which is a bit worrying. Usually that means we would be fighting here quite a lot. Well, definitely if we wouldn't be lying ourselves inside, but we still might end up butchering the whole temple. It is always a possibility. Again, I definitely want to avoid the Abbot, so if I see him, I'll... There's the High Abbot, so you can be there. I'm not going to come and talk to you, really, because that would probably give us away. I will do that later.
That's settled.
Okay, leveling up Abbot. Be right back. So with Abbot, bought 1 point in lore and took Kalakot's freezing rake, a ghostly skeletal hand rakes across the area, doing freeze damage to enemies in the area, leaving them weakened and hobbled. 67 to 84 freeze damage, and if successful, weakened, hobbled, etc, etc. And then Wall of Many Colors. It's not Saruman, but it'll have to do. Depending color, it does burn, corrode, shock, raw, petrified, dominated, or paralyzed. Summons a scintillating wall of varied colors that inflicts varied damage and afflictions on enemies passing through. And as for spell mastery, I took Ninagaut's Shadow Flame, a curious variant of ever-popular fireball. Ninagaut's Shadow Flame causes freeze damage and paralyzes anyone caught in the area of effect. So, yeah, let's go with those. What's behind the door number 1? No, don't close it. That is not what I was supposed to do. I guess this is the Abbot's room. Select the correspondence of gift-bearer Iden, the Moons of Era. Scroll, okay, let's take that.
Something over there.
Yeah, deal with it. Okay, we have something to read. So, okay, this will take a little while. Journal of the High Abbot. This volume appears to serve many functions. There are notes in it detailing schedules and routines at the Abbey. There are favorite passages from on-write text annotated with personal insight. There are also descriptions of dreams. Many seem purely symbolic, but one entry is of interest. It had been long since I dreamt of my rising. Yet now, with another rising soon upon us, this is the 5th time in a week. Perhaps channeled here, I can put it to the rest. I'm walking through the halls of silence. I feel eyes on me from all sides, angry, vengeful eyes. I arrange the panels and curl my hands into sign of the tide. The right as the wave, the left tracing the crescent moon with my 2 outer fingers. The way opens to me. I climb the steps, and Ondra's witness is installed there. The old aspergillum set to operate the valves. I use it like a lever, and the water rises. There are angry shouts, and when I cover my ears, they are louder still. But the water continues upward, far past where it should. I climb as high as I can, but I feel it icy on my feet. Then it is over my head, and I cannot breathe. Suddenly I am outside of the reliquary. Looking at the Vale of Tears, the witness is in my hand, and the veil parts for it. I step through to the one place in the Abbey I feel protected. Only when I pass inside, I come out in total darkness. I call for help. I'm shouting, screaming for help. There is no answer. I stop. I sit there in the dark, waiting for what seems like ages. Then I realize I don't know who I am. Eerie, truly eerie. So rising tide addendum. I found a record of a recurring dream of the High Abbot. It showed him performing a strange sign before 4 panels, then retrieving a rod-like relic from the nearby device and using it to pass through a doorway of water into a walled enclosure somewhere outside the Abbey. Bloody hell. That sounds complicated. The waxmaker at... Wait. Okay. In the southern of Era, province of Maganon, the wizard and inventor Galef spent decades creating devices that could mimic magical effects and properties. His fellow wizard viewed Galef's work with disdain, but one area of research intrigued even the elitists. A device that could replicate entire magical object. The key to Galef's research was an enchanted mold. When Galef died of old age, his remote workshop was eventually plundered by southern barbarians who had been sacking the province for years. All of his work was believed to have been lost. Recently, an anonymous patron has been inquiring across the Eastern Reach for aid in recovering some of Galef's research notes, using leads that were discovered by unknown means. Experience the Hellwax mold and 750 to 2,000 copper in treasure and major item. I think we send a Devil of Karak. Yes. So we have some kind of a puzzle in our hands. Honestly, I don't know if...
Smells like an ocean breeze. We've got to be close.
Close to what? Your...
They call out sometimes. Even the guards below think it's strange.
For Andra, most like. They surely long for her embrace.
Right. What the hell? This is a huge area. Oh, so that's... Okay. Fine. Where would this lead? The reliquary. So many places to be and go. The aesthetics of this area is definitely nice. Really makes you feel like an abbey. I thought we couldn't open this, but yeah, we can.
See now what the flame has shown us?
Okay. This is the record?
Yes. See that it is cast away with the others.
Right. So what do we have here? Books, of course. Abbot's Hands. Select the correspondent. Enigmatic God of Gold. Cold. Whatever. What else? Iroquoian Calendar. The Moons of Era. There's a Moons and Natural Historian's account. I'm fairly certain nothing. The Gift Bearer's Pilgrimage.
How may I help?
Monsters of the Deadfire Archipelago, Nazi Dark Poetry, a compilation, The Sea and Her Love. Oh, there was this one. Okay, lockpicks. So that's it in this area, I think. Let's make a quick save, because this seems a bit weird. Too many cards, you see.
A simple test.
Forgive me, Tidebringer, but it is not in my power to allow you to pass. You will need the High Abbot's consent. Okay, we don't want to cause troubles just yet. Halls of Silence. Okay, we'll need to check the middle part. Let's do it like so. So I guess I go and talk to Abbot, maybe? I maybe want to save, because if I F up real bad, we'll probably need to kill everyone, but to be honest, if that happens, that happens. Did I check this? No, now I did. Alright, I was supposed to take off the...
Smells fresh. That can't be the salt well.
No. Gift bearer Beaska. The gift bearer holds in her hand a gem the size of a fist. She draws a curved line in the air over it, then tosses it into the water. As the gem hits the water, it disappears from sight, as though it had dissolved. What happened to that gem? What gem? That gem you tossed into the pool. I remember no gem. You tossed it in. How could you have forgotten? Are you insane? You had a huge gem and you threw it into the water and now it's gone. Well, I guess you tossed it in. How could you have forgotten? This pool is blessed by Ondra, Tidebringer. What does that have to do with anything? That does it enough with the cryptic nonsense attack. So, I don't understand. Let's go with that. The gift bearer smiles placidly. All that belongs to Ondra is forgotten, and all things forgotten belong to Ondra. I found... Oh, wait. What? Updated. I don't know. A thin film of iridescent dust floats on the calm surface of the waters, obscuring its depths.
He seemed preoccupied.
I expect I would be too in his position.
Oh, let's steal these. It is quite possible that we can't do all of the Abbey in this one sitting. Honestly, if we would have had to have fight to inside here, then it would have taken much longer. Hi, Abbot Kaoto. Where the other Odrites in the Abbey are clad in drab functional garments, this Aumaua seems dressed for an occasion. His robe is bright and glossy. His neck and arms are bedecked with jewelry. The symbols of his goddess are crowded into every available space. Right.
Ah, good. The Conclave has elected a Tidebringer after all. I had begun to worry.
Yes, it's me. Now what do I need to do? He looks back up, noticing your company, and nods.
And they took my advice in providing you an escort. Very good. I am sorry I could not make your journey easier.
This has been so easy for now.
I am Kaoto, the High Abbot.
You are of more use to me, dead. I think you have me confused for someone else. We don't want to go with these two. Now that I'm here, what is it you wish of me? I came as soon as I could.
And just in time. The May Queen's tide is nearly past its peak. Much longer, and we'd have had to wait another year.
Yes, that would be a truly shame, yes.
The rules of the Rising are quite clear on that, unfortunately. When you are ready, we will begin with the recitation.
How are you so certain I am the Tidebringer? How did you become the High Abbot? The Conclave mentioned something about a reliquary?
Yes, of course. I would not pass my station to you without passing that knowledge as well. It is the Abbey's most sacred chamber.
Yes.
When the Rising is complete, I will take you there myself. In fact, the ritual demands it.
Do we really need to do it now? About the recitation?
You seem nervous. The Conclave chose you for a reason. For a devout follower of Ondra, the answers will flow naturally to you. I remember my own rising. The Conclave sent me on the same exhausting journey. When it came time for the recitation, I could not remember a word.
Latu verata.
But it all came back in time. Our goddess smiles upon the forgetful.
It has a large golden ring with a wave insignia as though if were proof.
Our library is open to you, as are the grounds outside. There is a beautiful mural out there that you should see, if you haven't yet. And you may, of course, speak with the gift-bearers here, if it helps your recollection. Take your time, and examine these things before your recitation.
What if I fail?
Do not be afraid to fail. A lapse here or there is to be expected. But do take care in your work. Even my patience has limits.
We can begin the recitation. We definitely can begin the recitation. How do you become the High Abbot?
I was elected by the Conclave, as you were. But you already knew that much. It was unexpected. There were others more accomplished. I was merely a scholar. But they each had their faiths called into question. And no one could find cause to doubt mine.
He smiles proudly, exposing for the first time yellowed worn teeth. He seems conscious of your gaze and quickly hides them again.
It was such an honor to become one of Andra's most trusted servants. It was hardly a choice at all.
Fairly well. So, am I... Let's see. Rising Tide. Enter the Halls of Silence. I won't be able to enter the reliquary without Andra's witness and aspergillum kept in a device on the lower level of the Abbey. I found a record of... yes. So, honestly. Nope, wrong button. Journal. Okay. To reach the reliquary. I guess it's this. The Abbey is vast. I must determine the location of the reliquary I saw in the Onright's memory and see about getting inside to call off this army. Kaoto the Abbot, who spoke to the Onright in the vision, appears to know how to enter. Outside the Abbey there is a mural that depicts phases of the tide as they wash over an ocean shore. The mural is a quadriptych and each section is labeled. There is an... I'll have to write those down. I found a record of recurring dream. I spoke to the gift bearer who imparted to me that all things forgotten belong to Ondra and all things that belong to Ondra are forgotten. The High Abbot, believing me to be the Tidebringer, intends to show me the reliquary, but he requires I complete the recitation first. Kaoto advised me to examine the library as well as mural outside and to speak with the gift bearers to gain insight. So am I allowed to go here now? Are you letting me? Yes. Okay, that's good.
See now what the flame has shown us?
Ah. Okay. Windspan of Union. Grants blessing once per encounter, +5 accuracy, +10% damage, 20 seconds. Grants instill doubt when endurance drops below 80%. Dazed for 20 seconds for foe AoE. +4 intellect. That's not terrible. Ring of Unshackling. Grants suppress affliction. I think Maneha already have one of these. Like a living prison, thick arms of coral have grown around assortment of old, weathered relics.
A simple
It's
test.
here. The salt well.
In the room is a pool. It's small, not deep enough that you can't see the bottom. The glassy surface almost looks frozen. So does Maneha. She stands rooted in place, staring at it.
You know, I thought it'd be bigger.
Looks deep anyway, and I thought you'd be diving in by now. What are you waiting for? Well, I'll go with the looks deep anyway.
Gift bearers say the heaviest regrets and greatest sorrows get left here. So it better be.
What are you waiting for?
Ugh.
Maneha makes a little noise of frustration in the back of her throat. Yeah, it seemed like it, yeah.
You know how when you've been thinking about something so long, you're worried that when you finally get it, it won't be what you expected?
But you won't remember that, I guess, maybe. She tugs at one of her bracelets.
I mean, for all we know, that thing's just filled with leeches.
You're stalling.
Don't remind me.
You were never liable for the massacre you remembered. Let go of your guilt. Well, that is a possibility. Your memory of the massacre has shaped you. Discarding it may change you more than you intended. That is true also. Memory is a penance for our misdeeds. You have no right to forget the massacre. What if your memory of the massacre has prevented you from committing similar crime? That is... there is a point to that. Your suffering helps no one forget the massacre so that you can have peace. The problem has never been your memory, it's the part of your soul that led you to massacre those people. Do it or don't, but make up your mind. This is kinda tempting. The problem has never been your memory, it's a part of your soul that led you. Also, your memory of the massacre has shaped you. Discarding... I'll go with that. Your memory of the massacre has shaped you. Discarding it may change you more than you intend.
Good.
Closes eyes. She takes a deep breath, closes eyes.
Anything's better than this.
Don't do this. She considers this with a furrowed brow and gritted teeth. At last, she shakes her head.
Maybe not. But it's worth a try.
I guess she's going to do it. Can I stop it? I kind of want to stop her.
Okay. Here goes.
Okay, here goes. She takes her striding forward. She steps into the pool.
Oh, that's cold.
She convulses with a sudden shiver, rattling her jewelry. She descends steps until she's standing in the water up to... I probably should have chosen the bloody soul thing, because I kind of wanted to... do you feel anything?
I think I'm going numb, actually.
Okay.
This is the right pool, isn't it?
This is the Temple of Ondra. Perhaps you need to keep something up. Maybe you need to get your head in the water too. Don't look at me. Maybe you need to keep something up. Her eyes go wide and she snaps her fingers.
I've got it.
She digs through the bag and produces a thick bundle of cloth bound with leather. It's the same bundle you glimpsed earlier. She snaps the leather cords and unrolls the cloth, revealing a wine bottle.
Took this from the Marchezo cellar the night I awakened. Been saving it for a special occasion.
Manea cradles the bottle and brushes dust from the green glass. Heaving a sigh, she swings it by the neck and smashes it against the steps. See nothing. Manea drops the rest of the broken bottle into the pool, where it spirals into the depths. Meanwhile, the wine has formed a roiling, bloody cloud in the water. It spreads in long, swirling tendrils. The surface of the pool ripples and Manea paddles at the spreading cloud. Crimson tentacles erupt from it, within, writing and reaching. Manea gasps as one wraps around her arm.
Stand back!
No, wait. Another wine-colored tentacle wraps around her head. She shouts as it pulls her under. Manea disappears into the pool. You can't see anything through the crimson murk, except for a blossoming cloud of wine. The waters look perfectly still again. The seconds scroll by.
Is she gone?
Well, tough luck if she is. At last, bubbles break to the surface. Manea emerges, gasping and shivering. Her face is strangely slack and her eyes are bloodshot. So, what just happened? She blinks at the cloudy water and laughs quietly.
I forgot.
Good for you. Manea climbs up the steps and out of the salt well. As she does, the reddish color dissipates from the water, leaving only the classic clear surface and the unfathomable depths below. What do you remember? She squints thinking. Water pools at her feet.
I remember running, but I don't remember what chased me. And I remember fear, but I don't remember what scared me.
She looks back at the salt well.
I gave something up, but I don't remember why.
How do you feel? She tilts her head to one side and wiggles a finger in her ear until spurts of water streams out.
I'll feel better after a glass of wine.
Okay. Something drips onto the floor. She holds her right arm up and looks at the trickle of blood running from a cut in her hand. She takes the folded cloth, the one she'd wrapped the wine bottle in, from the floor and stanches her bleeding. Clean conscience. Okay. That's easy. You get clean conscience just plummeting in the water, she jerks her head toward the exit. So, I kind of wanted her to keep the memories, but I failed. I probably should have chosen the part where we say that it's not about the memory, it's part of your soul, which is kind of true. But I thought the one I chose it would be a bit similar. But it is what it is. I could load, but we'll go with this. Because after all, I'm not gonna use her that much. And, well, that happened. Anywho, Stronghold, taxes collected, lost 700 copper pieces, got 1000. At least there's that. I think I would like to do the recitation, but I have no idea how long we will have to work here. So I'm thinking I'll end the episode here, because once the recitation starts, it can go how long ever. I have no idea. Then we, of course, have to find what we are looking for. So this is definitely not the end of the White March 2, so there will be more. That I do remember, because I remember fighting quite a lot. So I'm fairly certain that there will be more to this. So I think this would be the best place to end. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.